You are watching the SCAC Baseball Media Days for the 2016 season. We're joined now from Southwestern University head coach R.J. Thomas and senior outfielder Will Cates. Guys, thanks for joining me today.
Thanks for having us, Blake.
Thanks for having us.
So, Coach, I'll start with you. Just what's the overall expectation for the new year?
We really like this team. It's a good group. We've been building this group for 4 years, and now it's time to get these guys on the field and see what they can do. We're really excited with the young guys we've got that are going to come in and contribute. The returners that did a good job for us last year, and looking forward to what they can do this year for us.
Talk a little bit more about the freshmen that you have coming in for the new year. What have you maybe seen out of them so far, and how do you see them contributing moving forward?
The new guys across the board, from the transfers to the freshmen, have really come in and established themselves as guys that can help us in various spots. There are 3 freshmen right now that are competing for time on the infield. We've got some good young arms that are competing for time both in the rotation and out of the bullpen. We very well may go into opening weekend with 3 freshman infielders, and that's exciting and terrifying all at the same time. But we've got big expectations for this group, and think they're capable of doing some big things.
Will, look back at last season for just a minute. How did it feel to you to be named SCAC Player of the Year, and now heading into this season also to be named preseason All-American?
It's a great honor, but you just have to stay level-headed, and you have to go out there and perform every day. So.
Also, last season, you had a hot bat kind of all season long. Where do you find room to improve your game heading into the new year?
I think there's room for improvement everywhere. I can, hit a little better in key situations. Cut down the strikeouts. I have a problem with that, but just everywhere really.
So, Coach, after back-to-back conference tournament appearances, what are you really looking for your team to improve on?
The goal every year is the same for us. We've got to be in the top 4 to make the conference tournament, and then we've got to be playing our best ball at that time. If we're doing that, we feel like we've got as good a chance as anybody. Knowing that the road's always going to go through San Antonio and Trinity. Centenary's done a really good job the last couple of years, and TOU's been right there. And then the other schools in our conference are making improvements. Shriner's gotten better the last couple of years. Austin College got better last year. Dallas made significant strides, and those programs are getting better every year. We've got to do what we do, which is go out and compete every day and put the best team on the field that we can. And if we do those things, at the end of the year, we'll have a chance to play for the whole thing. And if we're hot at the right time and we're doing the things we're capable of, the sky's really the limit for this group.
Will, what are you most looking forward to in the new season? What are you really looking forward to getting after?
Just looking forward to the competition. It's one of my favorite things to do is go out there every day and compete. Try not to make Coach Thomas mad at my bonehead decisions sometimes, but I just like competing, so it's going to be a great time, my last season.
Coach, last question for you. The Southwestern's kind of led the SCAC in stolen bases the last 2 years. Would you consider that a product of the talent that's been on your roster, or is that something that you really want to coach up?
We spend a lot of time on base running. We do. We spend time every day on base running, whether it's leads and reads or stuff that we're doing, just reading up angle, down angle off the bat. But it comes down to the Jimmies and Joes. It always has. This guy sitting next to me stole 31 bags last year because he can really run, and he really put the time and the effort in to be a better base runner. And I still think there's more in the tank. I think he might be a 40 guy this year, and he's capable of doing that if he wants to. And if the situation presents itself. That's a system that we run that we like pretty well, but at the end of the day, it's about these guys. The majority of our stolen bases come off these guys getting good reads and us trusting them enough to run. And that's just trusting these guys to do what they're capable of doing.
All right, head coach R.J. Thomas and Will Cates from Southwestern University. Guys, good luck this season. Thanks for the time.
Thanks, Blake.
Thank you.